We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tristan McKenzie will be on the mound for the Bucs.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fleming.
Counts 1-0.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Winker has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick.
Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. 2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate.
Senzel.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in once again, Frank Fleming. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Go now, 1 time.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Standing in, Will Craig.
The first baseman, number 34.
Over to first, Gray, and a dive, but he's back in.
Back.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Fleming leads off first with one away. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
Soft liner to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really yet this guy's so big and so strong he's able to
and a leap, but it's over his head at second.
Come on, Slide, get out.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Hey, one time, right now.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. In now, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
One pitch, here we go.
Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy. Hey, get your pitch.
The set and the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
2-2. Here it is.
Full count. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Fouled away.
Let's go now. One time. Get your pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. So striding in, Will Craig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses ball 4. So now the tying run will come across to score. Striding in once again, Jimmy Kerrigan. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. Stepping up now, Nico Goodrum, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll... Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
0-2. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. Goodrum onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter.
Ready once again, Frank Fleming. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Shot towards second.
All right, make the turn, make the turn.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 11-5 the final tally in this one. The Cincinnati Reds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Joel Kuhnel gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Justin Dunn is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fleming, just a 19-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now another 2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side. In now for the Reds. Nixon pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the. So bases are empty here with two gone. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher Luis Castillo. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Fleming is under it and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Get your pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
No one better. Here we go.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 18 for him on the campaign, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try.
Ready to take his hacks again, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 1-0 the count. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Popped him up. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Come on. Let it rip right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that...
All right, here we go.
Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Fleming. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Garrett is a guy known for his lights-out stuff who tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Galvis is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go ahead. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Leury Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Frank Fleming. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way.
No, that's down.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
And it's fouled away.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 44.
Oh, big guy, steer this one.
That's the ball.
A ball and no strikes. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 18 homers and 46 driven in.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And another throw over. Runner back safely.
Hey, let her rip one time. Hey, find something you like up there.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
rip, let her rip.
Here you go, let it fly.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Andres Munoz has been summoned from the bullpen.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any...
We are under. Stepping in, Frank Fleming, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. La Stella is there, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. 1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Fans are getting plenty. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Sanchez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The first base
ready for another chance. Will Craig. And they're runners at the corners now. And he'll dive back in safely.
Come on, baby, square it up.
The 1-2. He's running. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
The catcher.
Digging in now, John Ryan Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
On to second, but the throw is wide.
Get down.
And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Errors are going to happen even at this level.
Digging in and looking for more, Frank Fleming. He singled his last time up.
Fleming.
And the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Get your pitch, huh?
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hit hard on the ground to second. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Come on now, one time right here.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet.
Drive him in.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight.
Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors.
We are under the lights.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
Come on now, rip it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball down.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a line.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman.
And he popped him up. Goodrum has a play, 1 down. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Two and two.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So digging in now, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Two 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, clutch up right here.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Third baseman.
So striding forward now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Come on, get down.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
First for the victorious Pirates. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error.
MLB The Show. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the third baseman.
In the air out to straightaway left. Fleming is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Ready now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And
leading off for the Pirates.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar.
First baseman, Jesus.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Fouled off. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay.
So stepping in, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
1-0.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Hey, let her rip one time.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Make the turn, round it.
Thought about third, but it'll go to second instead. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Into the box, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. This one 7-1 the final today. The Fish took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
This manager looks to get his team's offense producing more consistently.
You're ready for another edition of Now at the plate, Frank Fleming, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Ball one, no
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Here now the 2-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In the air out to left. Oh, and he misses it. And now that'll hop over the wall. New inning set to get underway. Digging in to try it again. Frank Fleming. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now the pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
The 2-2 one more time.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming is right there. And there's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Frank Fleming. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Back up the middle. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming is there, and he'll bring this one in. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. 8-2 tonight's final. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.